strong with the Force you are, young Padawan.
What is up, Pumpkin Spice Latte? I'm back to the Scevoli TANO show.
What is up?
There we go. There we go. We are back, guys, live from Rick's car in his parking lot.
It is what it is, man.
Give it up for Rick, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to give it up for you on the Scevoli TANO show, Rick. Get
yeah.
Thrawn Simpson. Thrawn Simpson is available now. Go get him.
That's a dope shirt.
I know, right? I made it. Thank you.
Nice.
I have a Darth Maul Simpson available now, so go check out Darth Maul Simpson. I have a whole Simpsons line merch coming out very soon with shirts and probably more other things that is in this big brain of mine. But yeah, so me and Rick are here back to the Scevoli TANO show crew show. You know, I forgot the crew. You know, I left that in there. But before we start the Ahsoka, all the episodes breakdowns, because we're gonna break down. Last time we saw you guys was breakdown for episode 3. Now we have the breakdown 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, don't worry, we won't even.
We'll talk about it briefly.
We'll talk about it briefly. Yeah, we're not gonna get into all that jazziness. But DELANIER was supposed to join us. She is coming. I don't know where she is. She might be lost in the world between worlds with the Purgle, you know. But she'll be back. Don't worry. Like Ezra coming home. He came home. Before we start, make sure you guys subscribe down below to the YouTube channel, the Scevoli TANO show, for more awesomeness. Yeah. And Pumpkin Spice Lattes features, Rick. And then,
hell yeah, right here, man.
So coming live from Rick's car is Rick. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing good, Chris. It's nice to see you, man. It's been a long time.
I know, it's been like 9 years.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Far away. You want me to tell you the story?
Not at the moment, Chris. But don't you think it was pretty cool how Hu Yang said that?
I know. That's why I was like, well, I'll tell you the story about it, but we're gonna have to cut to commercial break and tell you about it.
What? Yeah, that was cool, man. I've been having really fun with the Ahsoka series, man.
Yeah.
It's an awesome show. I mean, Chris, you're the only person, man, who's saying like animation. This show's better in animation. You're like the only person I've heard it. But honestly, I've had a blast with this series, live action. It's probably my favorite live action series out of all the Star Wars.
I think all the episodes really, like in reality, like are better than any live action show out there. Probably Endor. Even the Mandalorian, people are saying the Mandalorian's still up there, but I think like the Mandalorian really died off, like in just like probably like season 2. Even when Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Luke, Boba came back in that season, like it was just cameos at that point. It was like, okay, we're just gonna throw these guys in there and they're gonna get their live action shows. Which in reality, Bo-Katan is in the Mandalorian. Boba Fett was in the Book of Boba Fett, but part 3 of Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah.
And then Ahsoka was in her own series, which we have out now, streaming only on Disney Plus. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know.
You know, I do admit you do like they can create the emotions with animation, and
yeah, the emotion. That's the most thing.
Exactly. With live action, like for instance, I feel like the reaction from like Ezra reuniting with Sabine, Hera, and Ahsoka, they were mid in my opinion. Like I don't know, I was just expecting more love, you know. I just felt like it was just like a quick hug, quick pat on the back, back, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling those little things for me. I feel like they'd be better in animation.
I know. Thank you. But I'm not gonna completely say I hate the Ahsoka, like the Ahsoka, because that's my character. At the end of the day, I love Ahsoka so much. But the series was really good. Like I have to admit, like they capitalized in every episode, every piece of the puzzle of what's to come next. You know. Even that last episode, you know, now Thrawn is off to Dathomir, and for some reason, I think he's aiming for Dathomir because of something. I don't know what, probably because I don't think the New Republic would go there, per se, to Dathomir. But, and ladies and gentlemen, from her house, DELANIER.
Sorry, my dog ran out of the house.
Her dog has run out of the house, ladies and gentlemen, and Rick is in his car. Welcome back to the Scevoli TANO show, guys. And then we have Pumpkin Spice.
I love pumpkin spice.
Thank you. I like Ice Spice because she shakes her ass at the deli.
Oh my god. Anyway.
DELANIER, thank you for joining us live from
I'm
my
here.
apartment.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Uh,
Don't die on us now. Don't die.
okay, I'm good. I'm ready.
Rick, you okay over there? You're freezing.
No.
I don't know if he's crying. Is he crying? Rick, don't cry.
Great episode so far.
What happened?
Oh wait. Is he back?
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
And I'm sick, so that's great.
Oh my god. Let me do another one. Live from her sick home,
Can you guys hear
DELANIER
me?
blowing her nose on national television.
Ugh.
Bye,
Oh.
Rick. Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
But no, he'll be back. So DELANIER, we were talking about of course Ahsoka, because that's what the breakdown is, but the breakdown of we didn't feel the emotion like from these episodes, especially with Hera and Ezra reuniting and Sabine,
Yeah.
like reuniting. Like if you watch those in Rebels, it's a different story. But if you watch it in live action, it's different. The only thing I could say is like Rosario had the best reaction with Ezra. She slapped his face. I was like, oh, and that was it, you know?
Yeah. I feel like Sabine was the only one that was really like, why is nobody else worried about Ezra?
Yeah, like why is everybody just worried about themselves?
Like that's our family, bro. Come on.
And the Purgle, like where's the
And
Purgle?
the space whales, like
Yeah. You know what the best thing is? That little furry beast.
yeah, that's so cute. I love it.
That was the best part of this.
I want one.
Don't worry. Just get your dog and just shave it.
No.
And just dye it black. And then just like have a big
Give a
and then
little
just put a
paint
duck
job.
mouth. Put a duck mouth like out here.
Yeah.
For Halloween. Halloween's coming up.
Yeah. I won't be here though. I'll be in Florida.
Oh, why are you going to Florida?
I'm gonna go work at Disney.
Oh, you go, girl. Oh my god, Rick's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Rick.
Live.
What
from
did
Rick's
what
car.
did I just walk into, man? What's going
We
on
were
here?
I was telling DELANIER about her dog dressing up as that furry beast that Sabine rode, like just to dress up as her dog.
Okay.
Oh my god, Rick, we're up close and personal with you.
I know. I had to take it out of my my dash. I think it's
Oh.
better right here. Close and personal.
We love it.
Look what I got, Delaney.
I have water, but
Me
stay
too.
hydrated.
Dehydrate or dihydrate people.
Hey,
It's in a
there's water
Starbucks
here.
cup.
Oh.
All right, I'll let that pass.
So Rick, I was telling DELANIER
Yeah.
that we were talking about how we didn't feel the emotion in some
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Really.
Yeah. No, I agree in some situations, but other than that, like seeing Thrawn live action, seeing these characters live action, it really did it for me. Like Captain Rex. Oh
Rex
my
wasn't
God.
really live action though. We just saw him speak.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, just like,
No, it didn't.
you know,
do
the
justice.
live action
It didn't bring me
armor, you
home.
know, just his character live action.
No,
that
it
was
didn't
cool
bring
for
it
me.
home. I was in the movie theater watching it. It didn't. It didn't affect me.
You know, I feel like you had a really great experience.
I
watching
did,
it
but
in
it
theaters,
really
like-
wasn't meant for the movie theater, if I can say that. You ever say, if you're watching it on, like, just say you're watching it on your house, right? And then in the background, I'm gonna make a no, I can say that. Jason Sedula was in the back looking off. Like, you could see in the back it was like blurry. You know what I can? But if you're watching it on your TV or you're watching it on your computer like I do to make my reactions, they're not. It's not blurry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
these are just small complaints, you know. And
No,
ideally, you know, it's all because you just wish it was animation.
Hey,
Like,
it would have been killer.
like if it was animation, you would have been like, oh, the theater experience was 10 out of 10. Like I love
10. I would have been screaming. I would have threw my panties up at them. I would have been like, take
Oh
this.
wow.
Okay. Well, anyways,
Captain Rex. Anakin.
you know that episode
Like
really
a Drake
did it for me.
concert.
You know, just seeing Ahsoka and Anakin,
Oh
and,
my heart.
the world of worlds, right? World between worlds, and they're just fighting each other, and he's just trying to teach her a lesson, and ultimately, it's closure for her.
But I don't think it's closure, though.
I think it is.
I don't think, because if you really saw Anakin, like you saw him as a Force Ghost in the last episode, he wasn't really happy. He wasn't really smiling. Like he was with Luke. He was like, but Ahsoka, he's like, yeah, I did that. Like, so there's a difference there too. If you really want to pay attention, there is a difference there.
I don't know. I saw him being there, and he's like, okay, like,
No, I think he senses
Like-
something that Ahsoka doesn't yet.
you
And
think
he's-
so?
Yeah, I think there's something bigger coming. Just like with Balin. Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson did such a great job with Balin. He really did. He brought the character to life, and I don't know who will play him in live action. I don't think you should. I really don't think you're gonna find a person like that to play live action.
No.
You might find an actor that has like the deep voice and stuff like that, but that's not Balin. You know, we're gonna, like, you know.
Yeah.
I know. It's just such a tragedy. I was thinking about that too, like seeing his character in the last episode, and I mean, he's like probably one of my top favorite characters from the show. He just did it for me. Like he's very mysterious, and just the way he like,
Talk.
oh my god, yeah, just the way he took his
Talk to me
role.
more, Papa.
What?
Yo, Chris, you're on top today.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is. Anyways, yeah, it's just a tragedy to see. You know, he passed away, and where they left off his character. I mean, you know, he's still alive in the Ahsoka series, and if they do go about making a season 2 and continue his character, the only possibility I could see is like finding an actor with similarities and just CGI
Deepfake him?
face, deep fake his face, and but like not for long. They're probably gonna like end his character soon after that, you know.
But my thing is, he senses something too. Like it's not
Yeah.
just like he senses something that's bigger than any of them. You know.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is. It could be from Legends, you know.
That's just so cool. I mean, that's like.
And then how did he find the Mortis God statues?
Who
like-
knows?
I was like, is that
so cool.
Balin Mountain? It looked just like him.
And I really think, and the sister's head's missing, which I really think, in reality, I think Anakin, like they're gonna call back to the Clone Wars episodes where I think Anakin's gonna be one of the gods. The son will be someone evil, probably Sam Witwer will take that role. And then of course Ahsoka will be Morai, because Morai appeared at the end of the episode, and then she fucking flew away like, bye bitch. I said hi, bye, you know? So it's interesting to see the daughter's head missing and the other two is standing. So I think that's a more importancy with them coming forward if they do a season 2 of Ahsoka. And so far and then Ahsoka and Sabine are lost in that planet. You know, how are they going to get off of it? And then you have Ezra with Thrawn. Thrawn and Dathomir are like saying hello to the witches for me. And then Hera is, of course, they're going to have Thrawn's threat coming. They're going to watch out for it. But I think this is a whole new war that there's like separate wars going on in different zones. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're setting up for that, because where's Balin? Balin's probably on that planet that Ahsoka and Sabine are on. And then Ezra's with Thrawn on the Star Wars galaxy, you know? So they have so much story to tell with those characters, but without Balin, without Ray Stevenson, you're missing that piece of the puzzle.
I liked how we were left with like many directions. Like
You know what it felt like? It felt like it was the end of the series. Like, you
It
know
could
what?
be, yeah.
Like it had the cheery music. It was like, okay, Balin's doing his thing. It's like Game of Thrones, like how they ended Game of Thrones. Like, okay, Sansa's the king of the north, queen of the north. Unfortunately, Daenerys got shanked. You know, unfortunately, she should have killed everybody. And then Jon Snow is back to the Watch and stuff like that. Like they all have their separate stories going on. Like it ended. Like they're done. If they didn't do any more like side stories, side shows, and that's it. That's the story, you know. And I think that's what happened. Balin went to where the Mortis gods are. He's sensing something. Ahsoka senses something too, but she doesn't know what it is. I think Anakin the Force Ghost does sense something also. Thrawn senses something. Thrawn knows something's coming. Even the witches have said that. Yeah, and like I feel like that it's a perfect end to the series, you know. And they made a mistake at the Ahsoka page because they were like, stay tuned for the series finale of Ahsoka premiering tonight on Disney Plus, which then they edited it. It was like put season. So that also is a thing in your head going, okay, is this it? Like, what else do they have in store? You know, because you're not gonna make that, like, come on. You're writing in Lucasfilm on your computer, like, oh my god, this is gonna be the series finale, and then edit it hours later. Oh shit, I forgot it said series
My
finale.
bad. So sorry.
My bad. Let's put season. Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna make a mistake like that unless you mean it, and then that's it. And then you have another story that you're telling already in something else.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard.
Heard.
Probably not,
But I mean, there is talks of like season 2 for the show.
Yeah, but there's nothing like set in stone though. It's only a reality, like season 2.
But I mean, I could definitely see it picking off right where they left off.
it could. It ended in a way that it could carry.
Yeah, like Ahsoka and Sabine, they're in the same planet where Shin and Balin are.
Shin the baddie.
You know, they could
I
definitely
love her.
be there. And then they have something else going on too, back in our galaxy, where it's like, okay, Thrawn is back, right? With Ezra.
He got fat, Thrawn. He really let himself go.
You know,
But a few years.
Yeah, like 6 years. He probably been eating out on the plane, eating those zombie troopers.
You know, there was nothing much to do, you know, being in exile.
Right? I know. But he looks. I like. He's like so tall. I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys.
That's all.
What do you guys think of his entrance? What episode was it? It was like episode
6.
Episode 6. Yeah. What do you guys think when he first entered in?
I loved it. I was waiting for it.
I mean, we all expected him there, so I was just kind of like, hey, there he is.
Yeah,
he's there.
Hey, it's the blue guy.
It's the blue guy with the red guy.
Papa Smurf.
It's Thrawn Simpson.
There you go. Yeah, his entrance was just so cool with the music, him marching, and like all of his troopers right behind him. Even his like troopers, they look.
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
They look cool, and yeah, just like his entrance, the way he his like first line of sentence, he said like something about a dream has became a reality. Like
yeah, but I really felt like him meeting Sabine for the first time in years. Like I thought it was gonna be more of that, like remembrance of you. Like Thrawn was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck who that is. Like I really don't care. Like next, like let's go find somebody else. You know, like even I feel like with Thrawn and Hera gonna be meeting up soon. Eventually, they're gonna meet up. I feel like there should be a lot of dialogue there, but
in season 2, look out for season 2.
Yeah, shut up, Rick.
Hey man.
Hey, I hope. I really hope. I hope for the show. You know, I'm like I said, I'm an Ahsoka fan. Like my Ahsoka is my favorite character, but I feel like, you know, if they're like when they pronounced the series finale, when they said that in that Instagram post or Twitter post, whatever they posted on, I instantly thought Ahsoka's gonna die because if you're gonna do the series finale, just say we don't get a season 2. Just say we don't. And then we're getting another show of Ahsoka, but voicing Ashley will voice it. And Ashley always said in interviews, Dave Filoni always said, if Ahsoka's gonna die, it will be Ashley that does it. Just like you hear in the end of The Rise of Skywalker. You hear her voice. You don't hear Rosario's.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So that came into mind when they said it. And then they switched it. So I was like, that's interesting. So what are they actually gonna do? You know, what is their really motive here? What they're gonna do with this show? Are they gonna be like, okay, we can't do that in live action. That wouldn't look good in live action. We'll do it in animation because anything is the limit. And you know, the Bad Batch is coming to an end probably at the end of probably in May of next year. You know, we'll probably get that season in January. And then they have no more animated shows out. That's what I'm saying. Unless they're coming out with a new one. Which I think they will because animation is like they have to do that. That's Star Wars at its best, you know. But that's what I'm saying. That's what got me to think. Okay, I instantly thought that once I saw series finale, I was like, all right, Ahsoka's dying. Probably after the movie though, after Dave Filoni's movie, because this is leading up to the movie. Yeah. You know, if they announce season 2, Dave Filoni's movie's in when 2026, right? They announced 2026.
Oof.
Who knows now? Like with the writer strike, it's finally coming to an end, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that caused a lot of things.
I was striking. I was like, we want a touchdown over there, and we never got it. The Giants never got it.
Dang.
Like the Krusty Krab is unfair.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. So, what was your favorite moment from the season of Ahsoka, Rick?
I would say it was episode 5 with at the Clone Wars, Anakin and Ahsoka. It was just a very emotional episode for me, and like I said, it was just nice seeing the clones in live action, Captain Rex, little Ahsoka. It was cool. It was cool seeing the Siege of Mandalore. War. Chris, man, get out of here.
How do we mute him? Just kidding.
Yeah, that was my favorite episode. Just seeing Ahsoka fight with Anakin was top tier for me.
You lack conviction, Rick. I mean, you know, no.
I think I feel fine.
No, you twit. He says that to Ahsoka when he comes out. When he knocks her back into the world between worlds portal, he goes, "You lack conviction," and he goes, "Darth Vader, Anakin, Darth Vader, Anakin."
I know that was so cool. That was cool.
That was a good shot. Even when he was going off the fight in the Battle of Ryloth, you know, Clone Wars Anakin, and then he turns to Darth Vader, back to Anakin, then back to Vader. You know, that was a good moment. You know,
and like I just love how like you see Ahsoka. So to me, it was closure because like you just see her whole mood shift after that episode. Like she has accepted, she has chosen to live, and she was just suffering all this time because she was fighting a war she was forced into, and it shows that.
Yeah, it does show that. But
it does show
that. Rick, I can't stand Rick. Rick, stay in your car, Rick. How about that?
What?
He said, "Fine, I will."
Fine, I will. I'll just stay here.
Yeah, I guess I'll just stay here, man.
What was I gonna say? But if you see when they're fighting, and then she says, "I choose to live," you know, and then Anakin just shuts his face. Now, do you guys think, your actual opinion, if Ahsoka was at the temple, Order 66 is executed, would have Anakin turned to the dark side if she was there? Because that point right there, when she fights him, she's saying, "I chose to live," and Anakin stares at her, and then he closes his eyes, and they turn back to blue, and then he says in the episode, "There just might be hope for you yet," and then it just cuts to her in the flowing like a submarine, you know, in the water. So, what do you guys think? DeLaney, you go first. If Ahsoka was at the temple, and with Anakin, because I think she would be with Anakin, would have he turned to the dark side? Your honest opinion. It can just be anything. Yes, no, you don't think so, blah, blah.
It's just his whole journey of going from Anakin to Vader. It is kind of complex because I feel like there's a lot of people and events that could have prevented it. And you know, I don't know. I feel like he did have a soft spot for her, so maybe you never know because it didn't happen.
You never know. I guess we'll never know. You know.
Yeah, you know,
Maybe
these
in another
theories are fun.
universe out there, if they do a Marvel kind of thing
Hey, I'm
with
doing a
the
what if, guys.
timeline.
Go check out my what if series. My what if series is now on the Scevoli TANO show. Go check it out. Episode 4 coming out of my what ifs multi-series. And then I have a what if part 2 coming out very soon. What if Ahsoka was at the temple when Order 66 was executed? Do you think Anakin would turn or not? Find out on those episodes. Okay,
You
now
gotta be there.
you gotta be there.
I know you have to be there, huh? I don't think Anakin would turn. I feel like at that moment he's too deep with the dark side, and he's only focused at that point. He's just thinking about saving Padme at that point, and just like, okay, I gotta murder everyone here to save Padme. That's all he's thinking about at that.
And then I'm gonna kill Padme.
Yeah, he killed Padme. Yeah,
Honestly,
he definitely killed her.
yeah. So my answer is,
But
I don't
in
think so.
reality,
But I think definitely, I feel like her being there, she would have probably, saved more Jedis, right?
Yeah.
now go back to your point of what you just said, Rick. He had to save Padme because he loved Padme.
Yeah.
But didn't he love Ahsoka as a sister, as like a friend? Because that's his Padawan.
Yeah.
You know, and he says to her, I'm here to protect you, Ahsoka. Like, if we get split, if something happens, Asajj Ventress, General Grievous, even Count Dooku, like, he's training her to save herself. Like you see in the episode, she trained against Anakin to save herself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was gonna die if she let it happen. But I really think he wouldn't have turned. I don't really think. I think if you put Ahsoka in the Revenge of the Sith movie and you just throw her in there and she's just with Obi-Wan and her and Anakin, I don't think he would turn. Because I think he has too much love for Ahsoka. Like, I think when you see them in Rebels, definitely. He's too far gone in Rebels. Absolutely. That's no question. Like, he stopped for a moment and was like, do I have to kill her? Like, think about it. And then he was like, then you will die, because he thought about it. And I think the darkness just took over. But still, that Anakin, Revenge of the Sith Anakin, is still Anakin. He hasn't fully turned into Darth Vader yet. Until you see him his legs cut off. Because if just like I was talking to this with my other peers. If just imagine that Darth Vader right there that fought Ahsoka. Just imagine that. Powerful Vader that is. But with a whole body. He was only half Vader when his legs got cut off. And he got put in the suit and he couldn't really move. Like, you could hit his legs, you could hit him anywhere and he still wouldn't be phased. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really think if you put Ahsoka in Revenge of the Sith and you put her in a Clone Wars thing, she's fine.
I feel like maybe he might not have turned if Obi-Wan.
I was gonna say he ruined it.
Ahsoka.
Padme and Ahsoka could have sat him down, had a little chat, but then Obi-Wan had to come in and just
had a formal Starbucks meeting, just
it's like, I told you to stay on the ship. Why are you here?
Like, come on the Scevoli TANO show with the crew, talk about your feelings. Or we're all here for you, bro.
Yeah, there you
Just
go.
have a chat. This isn't you.
This isn't you, Anakin.
I can change that.
There you go. No, I feel like maybe if like Obi-Wan and Ahsoka like confronted Anakin together, because I feel like he had the same amount of feelings to Obi-Wan as well, but Obi-Wan couldn't turn him.
No, I don't think Obi-Wan would have turned him. I think it would have. You could do I'm writing a what if about that too, just so stay tuned for that. But I don't think he would have. I actually don't think. I think Obi-Wan always said, like, I'm not here to train him. You know, I'm not here to be his father. You know, I'm only to train, like with Qui-Gon. Like Qui-Gon said, train the boy, and Obi-Wan didn't want to train him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what they say, but it turns out more than that. So it's like he ended up being like his brother. Ahsoka ended up being like a sister to him. So I feel like if they were both there at the temple, they might have had a chance to turn Anakin. Like they were, I feel like working together, they would be strong enough to like stop him if he's trying to attack them, and then put him in a situation where he can't fight, and then try to reason with them.
Try to pull his hair back.
Yeah, pull his hair back, talk him down. You know, make those
Like,
yellow
listen,
eyes go away.
You know,
Yeah,
this isn't you. Look into my eyes. You know.
I feel like it would take like two strong people in his life like that to probably. Turn him.
I think if we were there, me, you, and DeLannier were there at the temple, we would have finished them.
Yeah, oh for sure.
There's my powers and Rick's powers and then Delaney's powers. No way.
It's over, Anakin. We have the pumpkin spice.
It's over.
With a little kiss on the forehead. Mwah, this isn't you. Be a good boy.
It's over, Anakin. I shake my ass at the deli like Ice Spice, and it's like, you know. No?
You're gonna be banned from the deli.
Hey, I was in the deli earlier, not today, but I always wanted to shake my ass at the deli, but I never did that.
Then do it quietly. Just you just go in, just do it and leave.
Anyways. Okay.
Now my next question to you guys is, which I hated this part because I really don't get it and I really hate it. Sabine as a Jedi. Get the
I knew you would be.
F out of here. No way. Stop what you're doing. She is not a Jedi.
She has the Force.
She does not have the Force.
She doesn't have the Force.
I have the Force. She can't.
Did you see her yeet Ezra? She said,
Yeah.
Ezra needs to shave himself, first of all. He needs a grooming.
You know, I don't
look
think
who he was living with. Where would he be able to have a proper bath?
I love those little people.
he doesn't
So
look that bad.
sweet.
Say that again, Rick?
He doesn't look that bad, Ezra.
No, he looks like Ezra. If he was
I
written.
do say so myself.
Yeah.
And you know,
That
it's
was too
like,
bad.
some of his like, cues too. It's like he acts like Ezra too, but just older. Like I like him like picking up the walkie and saying, "Oh yeah, this is
LRSR.
yeah, that's like so Ezra." I loved how he built his lightsaber with the
Keenan's top.
yeah Kanan's top part of the lightsaber as well.
I thought we were actually gonna get a Keenan like Force Ghost.
Maybe in season 2.
You know what? Okay, just predicting season 2. Ahsoka.
No, I don't think so.
They're gonna Hera's gonna get the whole gang together. That's where we're gonna see Carabast, Mr. Carabast, and then we're gonna see Catalyst 2 live action, and then they're gonna get together. They're gonna help fight, or this might be in the movie. They're gonna help fight the war, and then we're gonna just see Kanan like just looking at the Ghost Crew.
I don't think you're gonna get Keenan again.
I know.
You know why I know? Because Freddie Prinze Jr. is done. He ain't doing it no more.
You know, that's what Qui-Gon said actually.
I know. That's literally yeah. Dan Neeson said the same thing.
You never know.
Harrison Ford said that too. You saw what happened.
Yeah. But I really think I think Freddie will come back, and if you look in the Ghost, like I don't know if you saw it, like there's a photo of Keenan.
You know what, Chris? I'm not listening to you, Mr. Animation over here.
What? I'm serious.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I swear.
Go ahead.
No, you can look it up online. It's there. I didn't lie about this. Why would I lie?
It's the cup again.
You
But I
lack
want an
live
animation.
action,
I
Chris.
want animation. Sorry.
You lack the truth.
You lack conviction, Rick. And then I just turn.
Yeah.
But the thing I didn't like in the season finale was Sabine as a Jedi. I don't like that.
That, you know what? That was a bit,
I kept saying, like, don't pick up that lightsaber, don't do it, 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 and then it happens.
it was nice seeing the master and apprentice, like, the whole dynamic between her and Ahsoka. But, I mean, in the end, I felt like she didn't grow much as a Jedi. and like
Yeah,
with the
I
force.
really don't
Dude,
think she did.
the time
I
that
don't
she
think she
did
worked
use
hard
the Force-
enough.
Yeah, the time that she did use like reconnected with the force, it was kind of a. I mean, I guess it was just like a weird timing. You know, it just felt a little rushed. Like it didn't feel like all that great. Like she finally used the force to like pick up the lightsaber from that zombie stormtrooper. Oh my god!
Now those are cool.
Seeing those are so cool. All right,
How
Those were
scary
cool.
would that be?
it's spooky season.
And they didn't even die. Like you kept chopping them down, they didn't die.
I know that was
They're like, all right, back again.
that was
Back
like
again.
that was one of the highlights of that episode for me.
It was a good. I liked. Oh, but you know what I wanted to see? I wanted to see Loth Wolves, and we didn't see those.
Yeah, I know.
See what?
Season
Loth
2.
Wolves.
Yeah, everything's in season 2, Chris. Don't
Everything's in
worry.
season 2, Rick. Everything. We're just gonna throw.
No,
everything in there.
no, you'll get your time, everyone.
And I like how they're mentioning like Leia Organa, you know, that was friends with Hera and stuff like that. C3PO you saw in one of the episodes. I don't like that guy. That's the governor there.
Yeah.
Such an attitude.
C3PO shut him down.
He was like, "My name is CB3PO545268810.
Let me in.
Let me in now."
I don't need like an identification at this point in my timeline. I've fought over this amount of wars.
He really did. He's been
You don't know
alive.
who I am? Like,
He's been
Yeah,
alive since the beginning.
do you know who I am? Let me in.
Even Hu Wang, he's been alive over 100,000 years.
dude, Hu Yang was. Such
I
a
love
cool
Hu
droid,
Yang.
man. Me too.
Yay.
He needs his own spin-off. Just him talking.
You see a droid series. They all get together, have a little party.
Have a little drink.
Yeah.
Have a little mimosa.
They
Like,
go
hey,
off on
guys,
little adventures, little droid
it's
adventures.
me.
You know, we didn't get enough Chopper committing war crimes.
No.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Animation. You can see it. All 20 episodes.
Or live action season 2. How about that?
Season 2.
Season 2. Everybody, Jason Sezula is going to be a Jedi in season 2 too.
There you go.
Or maybe season 3.
Season 3.
There you go. I mean,
But how cool was it for Jason Sezula to hear Anakin and Ahsoka battle in the world between worlds?
That's
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
and essentially he saved Ahsoka too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saved Ahsoka. It was pretty cool.
He's like, listen. No, listen. You're not listening.
Yeah, you know, I liked how they just didn't show him like, oh, you know, he's just there. No, he actually like had a purpose and he contributed to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I had a purpose.
we all do, Chris.
Thank you.
You make
Um,
fun shirts.
I do. I'm making treats too, guys. So I'm having a cooking show.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that, peeps. Look at me doing all things. And then maybe you guys can come to Jersey and we'll do the show together.
I would be the tester for sure.
Thanks, Rick.
I won't cook. I'll just eat it.
Yeah, Delaney and I will just sit there and eat.
You guys are just chopping down. I'm like, how was it? Yeah, it was great, Chris. It was just really.
Yeah,
It was alright.
Mr. Animation.
Thank you. You never know. Hey,
Mr.
the
Animation
is
says.
coming. You know why? Because Tales of the Jedi are coming out. Wait,
I
you
know.
went season.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
But what's next, really? What is next for our Star Wars shows now? Because we have Mandalorian coming out next year, I think, 2024. Skeleton Crew got pushed back. The
Yeah, it
Bad
got
Batch
pushed
is probably in January. Tales of the Jedi are probably coming out soon, so probably I'll say November.
Yeah, I would probably say they're gonna announce Skeleton Crew and the Acolyte new release date for those because I know they've already been worked on. You know.
The Acolyte I heard was really good.
Yeah, and for animation, you know, obviously we're gonna get the Bad Batch season 3 finale, Tales of the Jedi. I feel like we're gonna get those next.
And I think we're gonna have a new animation show after that. After Bad Batch, I think they're gonna announce something new.
Yeah, that's for sure. And yeah, I heard rumors that they're gonna make the Lando show a movie now.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
interesting. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So like, it kind of ties with the Solo movie. Like, I'm down for that. You know.
Oh.
Yeah. Season
Yeah,
2 of Ahsoka.
This is
That's it.
Ahsoka. That's not confirmed yet, but
That's it.
we heard it here live from Rick's car. Season 2 of Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So did I even ask you guys what was your favorite moment? I don't remember me.
Oh, you asked
Yes,
me,
really.
but
yeah.
Delaney didn't go.
Yeah.
Your turn, Delaney.
I kind of agree with him. I like the more sappier moments, you know. I'm just the girl in me. So I did enjoy. I wish there was a bit more, but I did like Sabine and Ezra's kind of reunion because it was kind of like I missed you, but I don't want to like let you know that I missed you. Like that kind of sibling or love. I don't know. Are they like? Do they like each other?
No, I
Are they
feel like they're
siblings?
siblings. I feel like they're not siblings. They like each other. I really think that. I don't know why they put it in the show that they're like brother and sister combination because they're nothing like that. Ezra always had a crush on Sabine.
Yeah.
Like you could notice that when you watch Rebels. Like he was like, "Well, I could be a strong man and do it," and then she's like, "No, Ezra, just sit down and do nothing because you do nothing anyway."
And then he's
You
always
know?
volunteering to work with Sabine too.
Yeah, so I think it's not like that kind of stuff. I think they're.
I was like, I ship it. They're not.
Yeah.
It's not a Luke and Leia kind of thing. So it's like, go for it, I guess.
You kind of find out the hard way that was your sister, you know?
No, please no. But my other moment, I did like. You guys know, I have been wanting a live action Anakin and Ahsoka, and I got it. So just anything that I got with it, I loved.
Oh, it's okay, Dylan. You want a hug?
No, don't touch me. I'll cough on you.
Yeah, I just felt like yeah, they showed that off the bat in the hologram. Ezra was like, "Oh, you're like a sister to me," and then yeah, I don't know. It's kind of
I don't like that speech either. You took it out of Rebels.
Star Wars needs to work on their love stories a little better.
Yeah.
Like I need more.
I need more.
We only got like Han Solo and Leia, like that sort of worked, but like not really even.
What about Hera and Kanan? Oh my god, I feel like that was
That okay, yeah, them. They had a child, but even then, look what happened.
that just shows how much like how far love can go. You know, you're willing to sacrifice to save the ones that you love.
I guess I'm still mad about Raylo. I'll never forgive them for that.
All right, Delaney, don't open that up. All right,
I will. I could go on. I could do a what if on that.
No, no.
Stay tuned. Only exclusively on my show.
Don't get me started.
But I really think this is the Ahsoka show is tying into the movie, and I think Mando season 4 is gonna tie into the movie too, and I think Skeleton Crew is gonna dive into it. I don't think we're gonna get another. So if Ahsoka does come out have season 2, it will probably be in 2026 or 2027, because Dave Filoni, it takes a while to write Star Wars movies. So Dave Filoni is not gonna sit there and write a whole show and then he'll write a whole movie. That's a lot of work.
Well, with the sequels, they did it pretty quick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. They just made up a story with that one. As we drink our pumpkin spice latte.
That's all we could do.
That's all we could do. Anything else we could say about the season?
Oh my god, it was fun seeing the Purgles. Oh my god, it was
Circles.
yeah,
Oh my
it
God,
was
Purgle.
nice seeing the night sisters.
Oh, the Night Sisters. Yeah.
Oh my god, I just love that. And then cool seeing the zombies. Cool seeing Theron,
Talzin's blade.
Blade, Balin, the father, the son. Oh
The
my,
Holy Spirit. Amen.
Yeah, it was just a good, fun show for me. Like, obviously, it was a continuation of Star Wars Rebels, but you know, main focus point is Ahsoka. It was just a good Star Wars show for me.
It was. It had everything in this show. It really did.
Yeah.
I'm team animation all the way, but it was a good show to watch, to enjoy with. You know, I like how they did it on Tuesday and not like Wednesday at midnight. Like I liked how they had the time acceptable. Like, okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, like at 6 p.m. so that way it doesn't come out late for you guys. And It was cool.
So much is earlier. I get tired at 9. I'm like, I want to go to bed.
Bruh, how old are you, Delaney?
I mean, it's not like I go to sleep, but I'm like, my brain's not awake to like retain anything.
It's because you need some pumpkin spice. That's why.
You need some ice
You
spice.
know, everything nice.
It was pretty cool how it came out on TANO Tuesdays. You know,
I don't do that.
TANO Tuesdays.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff, man. We finally got to see Thrawn live action.
Bathroom.
Yeah, Clone Wars live action. You know, it was really good, man. It's a good show, good story.
We know, Chris. We know how you feel.
I don't like the Clone Wars flashback. I really don't think she was. She's a beautiful girl. Don't get me wrong, Ariana.
I'm muting you right here, right now.
Don't be mad. She didn't play Ahsoka.
Where's the mute button?
I'm sorry. Like the first time, like you're snippy, but the season Mandalore, like she wasn't.
I don't know why. I feel like it would be fun to see Ashley just play her live action.
I would love that.
Like if they did the flashbacks, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it would work too well with the way that Rosario's Ahsoka
I
is.
really think with Ashley, she could at least use the voice for the flashbacks because that's Ahsoka's voice. Like I didn't feel like with Ariana, she was just a snot. No offense to her, she was just a snotty brat.
She was just a little teenager.
Yeah. But in reality, Ahsoka at that point into Siege of Mandalore, she's not that no more. You know, she's not a snotty, bratty teenager. She's fighting a war. She's a soldier. You know, like I understand. Like in the beginning, you use Ariana's voice because that's a snotty. But then you get to Siege of Mandalore, and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel it. Like I understand why you did it. I get it. That's amazing that you did Clone Wars flashbacks, but no. Yeah. I didn't feel it. Like I really, as a Star Wars fan watching this show, I did not feel it. I did not feel the emotions. I didn't feel like, I don't know how people were crying. Like, how are you crying? Like, I didn't feel it. I should have been crying because I love Anakin and Ahsoka. Sky
I
Guy.
don't have emotions.
You know, and she didn't even call him Sky Guy. Like, what? He calls you Snips?
No.
You're not going to call him Sky Guy?
It's hard to carry some things over from animation to live action, though. It's just like
it is.
It's just because like they look how many years that they had to build that dynamic between those two, and then to just like change actors and then put it live action. It is just kind of like, you know,
like do they have the chemistry? Do they have it?
Yeah.
And I didn't feel it, but like Rosario when she goes, Anakin, I didn't feel it
because it's different. Like they have a whole different like vibe compared like, and we just have this idea from animation that when it goes into live action, like we do have such high expectations. So it's
like
kind
I
of
pictured that scene in animation. I was like, that's beautiful in my mind. I pictured it. I was like, that's beautiful.
You know, I feel like you've been doing that since episode 1.
He's like animation.
Animation. You have like these goggles to just show animation.
I'm like,
he puts a filter on to make it animated.
and they make your eyes red. Like Thrawn.
Like Thrawn.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like even with Ezra, like I didn't feel that with him. Like I didn't feel the emotion with Ezra. Like I didn't feel his, like he looks exactly like Ezra. He looks it, but he doesn't. He's not Ezra. Like I'm waiting for like snotty remarks. I'm waiting for his goofiness to come in. You know, I know that they're grown now, but still, like you still, you know, you still have that like stuff going on, but it didn't work for me. But I like how if you look at Ahsoka's mom, Ezra's dad, they look like each other. You know what I mean? They look like their older parents. Even with Sabine a little, like she looks like her mom. And now we know what happens to Sabine's mom though and dad. They died. And brother.
R.I.P.
Spoilers.
Rick goes R.I.P. Just keeps sucking.
So,
twice.
T.
T. But anything else you want to guys add before we head out? Because I know we like almost talked about everything.
I know. I feel like there's just so much to cover, but I think we got the cliff notes.
I know. We you know we really missed out on all these episodes, but like
it wasn't working.
It just wasn't working, guys. to have
Even
fun.
today, I'm like, I'm gonna squeeze this in today. I can sit down for an hour and just like.
Yeah, and then me kind of coming in with like the Wi-Fi.
It was a rocky start, but you know, that's
We'll get
just who
better.
we are.
Get better.
Yeah,
That's who we are.
that's who we are.
We are who we are, like Kesha says.
We are who we are.
We only go forward from here.
Yeah. But everybody that tuned in, thank you so much for joining us. Our season finale of Ahsoka is here. Our breakdown is here. Thank you to Rick. Thank you to DELANIER. Even thank you to Dom that never appeared on the show.
In remembrance of Dawn.
And remember, it's Dom. Dom, you killed it always. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Dom.
Shout
That's
out to
our boy.
Dom. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I love Dom, man. Today's his birthday. We gotta go wish him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dom.
Happy birthday, Dom.
Yeah.
You like jazz, Dom? You like jazz? But Rick, DELANIER, we're doing this live now, so will you guys be returning for our breakdowns for all the shows that are coming out of Star Wars?
Hell yeah, man. Season 2, Ahsoka, for sure.
I will try. I'm going to Disney, so we'll see how that schedule is when I get there.
You're leaving
So-
when today?
I move in on Monday, but we're leaving tomorrow just to head down and kind of take the weekend. But yeah, and then I'll start working the week after.
Good for you, DELANIER. Good luck with everything.
Yeah.
Just picture me as like a Force ghost looking at you at work.
Animation, of course.
Animation.
I'm like, I just feel a shiver down my spine. I'm like,
Oh, great.
Ew, like what is that?
what is that? Something's here.
God. He's just following me.
Like, oh, it's just Chris. Okay.
Oh,
Excuse me.
It's just a white guy with a cape, I think. He's walking around with a hood.
Are you lost, sir?
I think he has red eyes.
Ooh.
But guys, thank you so much for joining us, DELANIER, Rick. My show would not be complete without you guys. Thank you for all the laughs, the love, the back and forthness, you know. Thank you so much. That's how you get the emotion. See, guys, I'm tearing up now because that's how you get the emotion. That's how you get it.
Don't cry. I don't know what to do.
I'm not gonna cry. I'll save my tears for the pillow.
Be a man.
Be a
Amen.
man. But thank
you know,
guys.
Chris, I'm always down for your breakdowns. You know, I could say, you know, you and I, we go a long way. I'm always having fun.
We do. We've been together for so long, me and Rick. So
Yeah.
good. It's so hard to say goodbye to you guys. Alive.
It's not really goodbye.
It's see you soon. See you soon.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Until next time.
So, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining me, Rick, DELANIER, and everybody watching in your nice homes. That you're watching my white face on your screen every day. Be kind to one another. Make sure you guys subscribe down below to the YouTube channel, The Scevoli TANO Show, for just I can't speak, for some box. I don't even know what I'm saying. This
It's okay, Chris. It's okay.
Check out the channel, okay?
It's getting too emotional. Right now. It's getting too emotional. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to subscribe down below to the YouTube channel. That's all I'm saying. So let's go to the TANO Show. I'll put all the links to follow DELANIER and her journey to Disney and Rick's journey in Pumpkin Spice. Be kind of
Yes.
I can't get out. I can't do it.
Oh my god.
It's been real, guys.
I've been kind to one another.
Yeah, because I can't get it too. Ooh. Ooh.
And may the force
Be kind of on there, guys. And may the force be with you. Always.
always.
Bye.
In my life, when you find people who need your help, you help them, no matter what.